bowing down to the lotus feet of our Guruji, His Holiness Narayaneeyam Shri Shri Muralidhara Swamiji. He is in Chennai. Bowing down to Bhagavan Guruvayurappan, who is called Narayana, is called Guruvayurappan, Chaturbhujarupa, Narayana, Guruvayurappan over there. Bowing down to Guruvayurappan, we begin today's class, Dashakam or Canto 42. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namaha. Kadapi janmarkṣadine tava prabhO nimanitratajnāti vadhū mahisurā mahānasastvāṁ savidhe nidhāya sa mahānasādau vavṛite vrajeśvari. Kadapi janmarkṣadine tava prabhO nimanitratajnāti vadhū mahisurā mahānasastvāṁ savidhe nidhāya sa mahānasādau vavṛite vrajeśvari. Nakshatra, Bhagavan's star birthday is there. It is Rohini Nakshatra, it's a monthly birthday. And so, Kadapi janmarkṣadine tava prabhō nimanitratajnāti. So Yashoda Mata is celebrating Krishna's birthday, baby Krishna, only 1 or 2 months old. So she invited all the Brahmins, all the relatives, all the neighbors and friends, everybody, and nimanitratajnāti vadhū mahisurā. All the relatives, all the Brahmanas, their wives, and all the families, friends she has invited. Mahānasastvāṁ savidhe nidhāya sa. In those days, they will, in the villages, they'll have big carts. The carts are pulled by the bulls, etc., to carry milk and curds and grains, etc., from one place to another. So big carts will be there. And in the carts, there will be big containers of grains, cereals, or different type of storage, grocery items are all there. And so, big cart is there, but under there is a spot on the ground. So Yashoda Mata put the baby to sleep over there, so that it's nice and cozy. All was sleeping. Mahānasastvāṁ savidhe nidhāya sa. Then Yashoda Mata got busy in the kitchen to prepare food for all the guests. So she went to the kitchen. Mahānasādau vavṛite vrajeśvari. Vrajeśvari, she is the queen of Vraj. Nandbhava is the king, is the chief, and Yashoda Mata is his wife. And then Krishna is being raised by them. Then what happened? tatO bhavattrāṇa niyukta bālaka prabhiti sankrandana sankulāravaiḥ vimishramashrāvi bhavatsamīpataḥ parisphūta dāru chataravaḥ. tatO bhavattrāṇa niyukta bālaka prabhiti sankrandana sankulāravaiḥ vimishramashrāvi bhavatsamīpataḥ parisphūta dāru chataravaḥ. At that time, bhavattrāṇa, to protect you, bhavattrāṇa niyukta bālaka. Yashoda Mata has kept some boys, older boys, to take care of the baby. And so the boys are watching Krishna, and Yashoda Mata is working in the kitchen. Suddenly, the boys are crying. Prabhiti sankrandana, they got afraid and they started crying. Sankulāravaiḥ, they got confused and started crying loudly, and then the sound of big wood breaking into pieces. Something breaking and all the wood is falling there. This much sound is heard everywhere. Vimishramashrāvi bhavatsamīpataḥ parisphūta dāru. The wood, the daru is the wood. You can hear the wood is cracking and breaking, and a big crackling sound is heard everywhere, and the boys are crying in fear and confused. All this happened, and then the gopis and Yashoda Mata come back running. So, parisphūta daru chataravaḥ. ततस्तत् आकर्णन सम्भ्रमश्रम प्रकम्पि वक्षोजभरा व्रजाङ्गनाः भवन्तमन्तर्ददृशस्तमन्ददो विनिष्पद दारुण दारुमध्यगम्. Sambhrama is having lot of fear and excitement. And then Shrama, the boys are crying and all the ladies are coming running. Prakampi vakshojabhara vrajangana. They are all breathing heavily and running towards Krishna. All the women, gopikas. Vrajangana. Vrajangana means the Vrajavasis, the ladies. Vrajangana. They are all coming running and they saw Krishna, Bhavandam Andar Dadrishu. They saw Krishna lying in the middle and the big wooden pieces are broken and strewn all over the place. Bhavandam Andar Dadrishu Samandado Vinishpada Daruna Daru Madhyagam. Daruna Daru Madhyagam. There is wooden pieces everywhere and our Krishna, baby Krishna is right in the middle. Nothing has happened to him. But big chunks of wood are everywhere and all the things that were stored on that all have fallen on the ground. Big dabbas are all fallen down and all the items are all strewn everywhere. And then the gopis are crying, what happened? What happened? Shishur aho kim abudidi drudham pradhavananda pashupascha bhusuraha vavandam alokya yashodaya drudham samashvasan ashrujalardralochana. Shishur aho kim abudidi drudham pradhavananda pashupascha bhusuraha भवन्दम आलोक्य यशोदया द्रुदं समाश्वसन अश्रुजलार्द्रलोचनः. किम अभूदिति द्रुतं. They are all running and thinking, Krishna, Krishna, what has happened to the baby? Shishu, the baby. What has happened to him? Kim abhudidi drudam pradhavya. All of them fastest. They are running fast and coming. And then also the men all came. Nanda Baba and all the Gopas came. Nanda Shishuraho kim abhudidi drudam pradhavya Nanda Pashupascha bhusuraha. Then the Brahmins are all seeing. What happened? They saw Krishna right in the middle. Vavandamalokya. Yashoda Mata ran quickly and went and picked the baby up. And seeing Samashvasan, she got Ashvasam. She got relieved that, oh, my baby is safe. And she held him by near her chest and hugged him. Samashvasan, and then she's crying, Krishna, let me open to you, thank you, thank you. Like that she's crying and holding Krishna tight. Ashrujalardalochanaha, Samashvasan Ashrujalardalochanaha. Then we are wondering, what has happened here? How did this big cart has broken and Krishna is in the middle, but he is not hurt, but such a big cart has broken to pieces, nothing fell on him. What happened? They are all wondering, Kasko nukau tasputa, how, where, how did it happen? Kasko nukau tasputa, esha vismayo vishankatam, yat chakatam vipaditam, na karanam. There's no reason. Kinchidihediti stitaha svanasika dattakarastvadikshakaha. Kaskonu kautaskuta esha vismayo vishankatam yachakatam vipaditam nakaranam kinchidihediti stitaha svanasika dattakarastvadikshakaha. எப்படி ஆச்சு? Kaskonu kautaskuta. Where? How? Indeed, what has happened? Vismayo, they are all stunned. Everything that Krishna does is cause for getting wowed. He will wow us every minute. Like that, again they are wowed by this Vishankatam. This is such a big cart, but nothing has happened to Krishna. Esha Vismaya Vishankatam Yat Chakatam Vipaditam. This cart is broken and shattered to pieces. Na karanam. What is the reason for it? Just by itself? Why did it fall? Na karanam Kinchidiheti stithaha. They are all wondering, standing stunned. The Vrajavasya simple people. And they are all wondering and standing, stunned. And then what happened? Yes, what? And then what happened? Kinchidiheti te stitaha swanasika dattakara swadikshakaha. So they are looking at Krishna and then standing like this, stunned. Then the boys who were there, to watch Krishna, they are telling what happened. What did they say? Kumarakasyasya payodaratinah prarodane lolapadambujahadam maya drishtamano vipadyagade idishate bālaka bālaka jagu. Kumarakasyasya payodaratinah prarodane lolapadambujahadam maya drishtamano vipadyagade idishate bālaka bālaka jagu. All the boys are telling this Krishna, he suddenly became hungry, and so he started crying and wanted to drink payodara. He wanted to drink milk. He wanted Amma to come and give milk. And so prarodane rota, he's crying. And then as he's crying, he's just moving his legs little bit. Lola padambuja, his feet are so soft like the lotus petal, and so soft and gentle with that, just he made a movement with the legs and just hit the cart. And then what? The cart only broke. Right? He just hit the shook his leg little bit by crying and hit the cart with the leg, and the cart broke. Lola padam bujahadam. We saw it. The boys are telling. The older boys, they are only like 6 or 7 years old. The boys are telling, Maya, drishtamano vipadyagadi. We saw it. We saw whole cart turning upside down. We saw with our eyes. Maya drishtamano vipadyagadi idishate bālaka bālaka jaguhu. So standing thinking, how did it happen? The boys are telling this. Maya drishtamano vipadyagade idishate bālaka bālaka jaguhu. Then the adults are telling, no, the boys got really scared and they are telling something only ulta sulta. It cannot happen like that. The adults are not believing the boys. So what did they say? Viya tada kinchit ajanatamidam kumarakanam adidurgatam vachah bhavattrābhava vidurairidīvidam manāgiva shankyata drishtaputanaihi. Right? Viya tada kinchit ajanatam idam kumarakanam adidurgatam vachah bhavattrābhava vidurairidīvidam manāgiva shankyata drishtaputanaihi. The adults are telling, these boys got really scared and they are telling something which is not making any sense. Just because they got very scared, they are blabbering something. Adi durghatam, how can it be possible? Durghatam vachaha means improbable thing. They are telling something. Because they didn't know bhavattrābhava vidurai. Even the adults did not know bhavattrābhava, your prabhava, Guruvayappa, Krishna. They didn't know your prabhava yet. Baby cannot do like this. Like that they're saying. But idiritam manakiva ashankyata drishtaputanai bhavattrābhava vidurai idiritam managiva ashankyata drishtaputanai. But whoever saw Putana's incident, like last chapter, when Putana is coming, dressed like a beautiful woman, but with poisoned breast, and want to feed Krishna and kill him, Krishna happily lying to her lap and ready to drink the milk also. He drank the milk with so much interest, and in that process he drank the very life out of her. And then she fell in a real form and died. This also the adults couldn't make sense. A beautiful lady came and now it is like a demoness sleeping. They couldn't understand. But some people who saw that incident, this Krishna every day new thing is doing. Abhi to shuru hua. It's only the beginning. So now the others say second again within a few weeks, new incident. Now Krishna just kicked the cart with his legs and the whole cart broke. Now, so some are not able to reject all the way. Ashankyata drishta potane. Some are thinking something kuch to hai. Who is this Krishna? Iska horoscope nikalo yaar. Let us understand. Is he Devata? Where did he come from? Nand Baba. You are not telling everything. Like that they are going to ask later. 7-year-old boy is lifting mountain or what? What is this boy of yours? Like that they will ask. But it's only started now. So some of them understood that these kids, they didn't tell lies. It's possible this Krishna did something. Then the secret is, the lovely, beautiful feet of Krishna. The lovely bottom part of the feet, the gopis are thinking, see, they are full of love. For them, it's only the love Krishna. The cart has broken and fell. Did your feet also get hurt? Did any sharp particles from the wood also hurt you? Is your feet okay, Krishna? The gopis are stroking the feet of Krishna and comforting him. That is this one. Pravalatamram kimidam padam kshadam sarojaramyau nukarau virojitau iti prasarpat karunadarangitāha twadangamapaspurishurangana janaha. Pravalatamram kimidam padam kshadam sarojaramyau nukarau virojitau iti prasarpat karunadarangitāha twadangamapaspurishurangana janaha. So tender, like tender leaves, Atama, pink color, feet of Krishna. And then kimidam padam kshatam. Did the feet get hurt? Sarojaram yanu karau virojita, the lovely soft hands of Krishna, which are like lotuses and so beautiful. Did they get hurt? Sarojaram yanu karau virojita. See, the gopis did not do analysis of that incident and that scene, etc. Crime scene, incident, all pannare. Gopis enna panna? Is Krishna only? Krishna, did you get hurt? Krishna, can we do anything for you? And that's called prema bhakti. Not analyzing all those things. Kaun ayata? Who is that? What is that cart? Etc. etc. But they are telling Krishna. No, that is called prema bhav for Bhagavan. Is Bhagavan okay? Is Bhagavan needing my help? Can I do seva to Bhagavan? This is always the gopi bhava. So they are telling, Sarojaramyavnu karau virojita. Did hands get hurt? Did feet get hurt? Iti prasarpat karuna tarangita. See, the gopis have overwhelming compassion and love to Krishna. Iti prasarpat karuna tarangita twadangam apasprishu angana janaha. So much love and affection, they are stroking the body of Krishna. Apasprishu, gently stroking the body of Krishna. Who? Angana jana, the women, the gopis. This is called the prema bhakti. They always want for the best for Krishna. They always want the best for Krishna only. So that is called prema bhav. Then Nanda Baba is coming telling, Ayam aye sutam dehi jagatpade kripa taranga pada paripata madhyame itisma sangrihya pida twadangagam muhur kishyati jata kantakaha. Aye sutam dehi jagatpade kripa taranga pada paripata madhyame itisma sangrihya pida twadangagam muhur slishyati Jatakantakaha. Coming and telling Yashoda Mata, give me my son, give me my son. Aye sutam dehi, oh Yashoda, give my son. Aye sutam dehi, give my son to me. That son who has been saved, how? Jagatpade kripa tarangapada. That Lord of the universe, Jagatpati Krishna, kripa taranga. Kripa means mercy. Taranga means showers of mercy. Waves of mercy. ocean of mercy. So, Kripa Taranga. See, beautiful word. Jagatpade Kripa Taranga Patat. By the showers of mercy of the great Lord, my son Krishna is safe today, Nanda Baba is telling. And so give him to me, give him to me. Paripata madhyame, itisma sangrihya, he got Krishna. And then Pita Twadangagam, Pita, the Nanda Baba, the father, is taking Krishna. And then Muhur Muhu, again and again. Muhu means again. Muhu, Muhu, Muhu. Muhur Muhur, Shlishyati means hugging, embracing. Shlishyati, Muhur Muhur Shlishyati, Jata Kantakaha. He is feeling so much horripilation, Nanda Baba, that my son is alive, my son, so beautiful, my son. Like that, he's getting all kind of horripilation, like Mayur Kuchal, it's your hair is standing on end. And so he's hugging his Krishna, telling, the Lord Jagatpati Guruvayurappa somehow saved my son today. Thank you. Like that he is Muhur Muhur Shlishyati. Again and again he's embracing his son and hugging. Then who is this? What is the deal with this cart? Ano nilina kila handumagadaha sudadidevam bhavata vihimsidaha रजोपिनो दृष्टम अमुष्यत कथम सशुद्ध सत्वे त्वैलीनवान् ध्रुवम् अनो नीलीन किल हन्दुमागदः सुरादिदेवं भवता विहिंसितः रजोपिनो दृष्टम अमुष्यत कथम सशुद्ध सत्वे त्वैलीनवान् ध्रुवम्. Cart, we told about the big cart, no? Actually, was an asura. Asura has entered the cart. This Asura in the previous birth was very powerful Asura, and he was disturbing the Munis' penance. The Asuras have so much power that they will ridicule the Rishis. The Rishis are doing penance in the ashram, in the solitary place. No one is there, no? This Asura has been go and disturbed him. And so the Rishi cursed him, saying, you will go without a body. You will be a spirit without a body. Means what? The spirit can enter any body. So this Asura is reborn. And so he is going like a spirit, like without a sharira, like a wind form he is. Without a, what is called, they call avi, in Tamil. So he does not have a sharira, so he can enter any sharira because he's a demon with wild powers, etc. So he is going and entering the cart. He's merged. The Asura is in that cart. Without he can take any form that he enters into. So if he enters into a cow, he'll become a cow. If he enters into a horse, he'll become a horse. He can go enter any bodies and become that. Like that, he has entered a cart. And with the intention to kill Krishna, he has come. Anu nilina kila handum. Krishna को kill करने को आया. Suradidevam. But what happened? Ulta हो गया. He got killed. Suradidevam bhavata vihimsitaha. Rajopino drishtam amushya. His Rajoguna was not even seen, the Asura was not seen. How is possible? Our Krishna is so kind. Rajopino drashtam amushya tatkadam sashuddha sattvam. He became merged with Krishna. Where is that body? Where is that spirit Asura? He is merged with Krishna and they attain Krishna. So, Rajopino drashtam amushya tatkadam sashuddha sattve. Tvailinava. Who is that Shuddha Sattva? Krishna, Narayana. Who is Shuddha Sattva is so pure Sattva without any trace of Maya. Pure Shuddha. Shuddha Sattva. In that Bhagavan, he became merged into Bhagavan. That's how kind our Krishna is. Even though Asura came to kill, he merged into Krishna. Rajopino drishtamamamshya tatkadam sashuddha sattve tvaili navam dhruvam. Then प्रपूजितैस्तत्र ततो द्विजादिभिः विशेषदोलम्बितमङ्गलाशिषः रजं निजैर्बाल्यरसैर्विमोहयन् मरुत्पुराधीशा रुजां जहीहि मे प्रपूजितैस्तत्र ततो द्विजादिभिः विशेषदोलम्बितमङ्गलाशिषः रजं निजैर्बाल्यरसैर्विमोहयन् मरुत्पुराधीश रुजां जहीहि मे. This drama over, now they finished the ceremony. Remember what we started? janmarkṣadine tava prabhO, Bhagavan's birthday. In the birthday only all this excitement happened. And so now all the brahmanas are all come, no? All of them are giving blessing to Krishna. No? Dirghāyushman bhava, chiranjeevi bhava, vijayi bhava. Like that, all of them are giving different blessing, and all the adults are going taking blessing from the brahmanas. When the people who bless us have pure character, who are doing their swadharma without any greed, without any jealousy, without any coveting things like that, if they do sincere work, the priest, if such priest, if they bless you with something, it will come true. Like that Bhagavata shloka is there. So the brahmanas who are doing their swadharma correctly with devotion to Sri Hari, without being greedy, without having any kapata, any corruption, when they do have a straightforward nature and doing their work, when they give us blessing, it comes true. Our Guruji says, if somebody comes and does pranam to you, you have to say some ashirvad dena padta. Some people will not give ashirvad because they are earning tapas. If somebody is doing lot of tapas sadhana and got some spiritual shakti, and if they tell you you're going to be victorious, you're going to be successful, they say like that, little bit of their tapas has been given to them. So idhar thoda kam ho gaya, they got little less now because they gave it to the person. So now the person will succeed because this person has lot of punya, so he is giving. So if somebody does that, we have to give. So other people say, hey, don't namaskar, I'm not giving anything. And some people will not give blessing at all, right? Some people will just give some blessing, say, have good luck to you, bye bye. Like that they'll say, unka kuch nahi hota hai, because they themselves don't have any punya. They just said have all the best. For them nothing. If they say something, it will not come true, and they say they really don't want it to come true also. They'll just say something. But the real people who wishes and bless us, if they have punya and if they bless us with sincerity, it will come true. Like that here, that's why we do pranam to the priest and the saints, etc. Because when we do and they give ashirvada, we know it's going to, the problem will be solved. We know we are going to get the answer, right? So that's why we run to saints and do namaskar, because they have that so much punya. If you go to Periva Samadhi, like Kanchi Mahaperiva, right, saint, all the saints, they do so much sadhana, right? All the time they do puja only. All the time they do 3 times snana, 3 times sandhyādana. Then they do different nama japa. They do Kamakshi puja, right? All the time. So this much punya they would have. But what happens when they pass on? When they after they pass on, what happens to all the punya? So the punya goes into the samadhi. When Periva is buried, was cremated, the samadhi was made, that people, when they do pradakshina around that samadhi, all the punya is surrounding that area. So when we go with some problem or with some desire, and we do pradakshina in that area where the jiva samadhi is there, all the punya come to us, and then our problem gets solved. So the saints who have so much punya, it will not go waste. That's why Raghavendra Swami Samadhi, people go and do pranam there and all the problem get resolved. When Periva Samadhi is there, when we do pranam there, a problem get resolved because it means something. When we do satsang like this, the punya is coming, right? First our papa is going, all the sins are getting vanishing. Then once that happens, now the punya starts coming. Then with that punya, we get offer the punya back to Krishna saying, I want you, Krishna. It's for you. It's for you. Then that gives inner clarity, inner excellence and bhakti to Bhagavan. So we start blossoming in bhakti. And this bhakti only becomes more and more pure and rudam. And then it takes to prema bhakti. So nothing will be wasted. So when saints like, Periva are all doing this punya, this is how. So the blessing given by Brahmana, who are truly, truly sincere and doing the swadharma correctly, their blessing will never go waste. That's what the sloka says. All the Vrajavasi went and got pranam, did pranam to them and said, please bless our son. Our Krishna is always in danger. Please bless him, like that. So, prabhoti tatra tatO dvijadivihi visheshado mangala ashishyaha. Ashirvad. Everybody want Ashirvad. Because freeman will tell Ashirvad chahiye. We all want, I cannot get it by my effort. So we go to the temple and say, Perumal, please do magic. Right? You put $5 in the undi and say, Mera problem solve kar do Bhagavan. Right? Why? Because we want like that. Shortcut we want. Right? So, like that they all get Ashirvad. So, Visheshado Lambida Mangalashishaha Rajam Nijay Balya Rasai Vimohayan Marutpuradisha Rujam Jahihi Me Prabhuchidais Tatra tatO Dvijadivihi Visheshado Lambida Mangalashishaha Rajam Nijay Balya Rasai Vimohayan Marutpuradisha Rujam Jahihi Me. Worship honored by Rajavasis. Prabhujidais tatra. You have to please the Brahmanas with sincere heart, not with selfishness, but with really love and affection. When they get pleased genuinely, then they give blessing. Visheshadaha lambita mangala shishaha. They all blessed our Krishna. Rajamni jai balya rasair. With balya rasa, with childish sweet ways, our Bhagavan is delighting the people. Vimohayan. Vijay Balya Rasai Vimohayan Marutpuradisha. Hey Guruvayurappa, please cure my diseases. Who is telling? The author, Narayana Bhattadri, who is writing Narayaneeyam, is telling, hey Krishna, please cure all my ailments. Marutpuradisha Rujam Jahihi Me Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namahavil Swame Kada Guru Marutpuranada Vodum Gadadiruda Garimanama Parayati Mata Nidhāya Shaini Kimidam Vadedi Dhyayan Yachishtada Griheshu Nibishta Shanka Guru Marutpuranada Vodum. See, Krishna killed that Asura who was in the form of a cart, right? How does he know? He knows everything. He's only baby, 2 months old. But he knows this cart is, Asura has entered the cart, the baby knows. Now here today also, he suddenly became heavy. He's lying on the lap of Yashoda Mata. And he became so heavy today, Gada Diruda Garimanam. He himself became heavy. Because he knows, today another game. Another Asura is coming. Krishna knows. He's only baby, remember. Still, this is how our Adbhuta Krishna is. He's still only baby. But one day, Swam Ekada, one day, Guru Marutpuranada, Hey Guruvayurappa, Guru Marutpuranada Vodum Gada Diruda Garimanam. Yashoda was not able to carry him. Gadadiruda Garimanam. He became so heavy. Aparayanti Mata. Amma couldn't carry the baby. So she said, okay, don't be in my lap here, you go on the ground. So she put him on the ground. nidhāya shayane kim idam vade. Then she's wondering, how did he become so fat? Why is he so heavy? Amma couldn't understand. But she went to the kitchen, she got busy. And then she put Krishna on the ground. Nidhāya shayane kim idam vade dhyāyantya cheshtagardhineshu. Yashoda is so beautiful and always thinking about him, Krishna only. And so she's thinking, why is he so heavy today? And again thinking about Krishna, she became busy in her household work. Dhyāyantya cheshtagardhineshu nivishta shanka. Then what happened? Tavat vidūramupakарnita ghora ghosha yadrampi pamsu patali paripuritāṣah vatyavavu sakila daityavaras trinavarta kyojahara janamānasa tvam. So tavat vidūram upakarnita ghora ghosha yadrampi pamsu patali paripuritāṣah vatyavavu sakila daityavaras trinavarta kyojahara janamānasa tvam. Karnita ghora ghosha yadrampi pamsu patali. So much dust is flying out of nowhere. Thick dust is flying and filling the whole place. Paripuritāṣah. What is coming? Vatyavavu. A huge whirlwind, like you saw in Jamaica and all, no? Like the eye of the storm, and then the full storm outside, and then the eye of the storm throwing so much water and wind in speed of 200 miles per hour, like that, no? Like that here. So, Vatyavavu Sakila Daityavaras Trinavarta, he is called Trinavarta. The Asura called Daitya is Asura, and his name is very famous Daityavara. Famous Asura called Trinavarta. He came at Jahara. He carried away our baby Krishna. He was lying there. He suddenly came, a whirlwind came, and the baby was gone. And he carried the Krishna. He carried Krishna. That Krishna who Janamānasa. That Krishna who carries away our minds. He carried that Krishna. That Krishna who steals our minds, that we only like Bhagavan Krishna now more than anything else in the world. He made us like that. Janamānasa. He steals our hearts. And the Asura, he stole him. He carried him. Jahara Janamānasa tvam. Then Uddhama Pamsutimida Hata Drishtipade Drashtam Kimapya Kushale Pashupala Loke Ha Bālakasya Kimidi Tvat Upandamapta Mata Bhavandam Avilokya Brisham Ruruda. Uddhama Pamsu Timira Hada Drishtipade Drashtum Kimapya Kushale Pashupala Loke Ha Bālakasya Kimidi Twadupandamapta Mata Bhavandam Avilokya Brisham Ruruda. Then it became dark because when the heavy rain and all come, the sun will be hidden by the clouds, right? So this became so dark and people couldn't see anything. Drishtipade, Drashtam Kimapya Kushale, they couldn't see. Kimapya Kushale, Pashupala Loke, and then they are all looking, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Is not there. Pashupala Loke, Ha Bālakasya. What happened to Krishna? Kimidi. What happened to him? So Dupandamapta, they came where Yashoda Mata had put him, but he's not there. And then Amma is crying loudly. Mata Bhavandam Avilokya Vrisham Ruroda. She starts loving, crying Ruroda. She starts crying loudly. Where's my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? What is this Asura doing in the meantime? Tavatta Dānavavaro Picha Dīna Murti Bhavat Kamara Paridharana Duran Paridharana Lona Vegaha Sankochamapa Tadanukshapam Sukoshe Mokshe Vyatapritapavad Ninadaha. The whirlwind is carrying Bhagavan and going, but he became weak because Krishna's weight he couldn't carry. It's only still baby, but the weight is so much. It's only like a 400-pound baby. So like that, but it looks small and cute, but it's weighing so much. This is how Krishna can do anything. He can become really big, really small, everything he can do. So, Bhavaka, Bhara, Paridharana, Luna Vega, the Asura became weak, the wind became weak, the hurricane became weak, and it became slow down. Like that, Sankochama, Tadanukṣatapam Sukoshe, then all the dust and everything stopped. All the wind and all the dust flying and hailstorm, everything stopped. Now the gopis are looking everywhere and crying. They are all looking at each other and crying, where is our Krishna? Where is our Krishna? Then Rodopakarnanavashad Upagamya Geham Krandastu Nanda Mukha Gopa Kuleshu Dinaha Tvam Danavatsva Kila Muktikaram Mumukshuhu Tvaya Pramunchadi Papadavya Pradeshat Rodopakarnanavashad Upagamya Geham Krandastu Nanda Mukha Gopa Kuleshu Dinaha Tvam Danavatsva Kila Muktikaram Mumukshuhu Tvaya Pramunchadi Papadavya Pradeshat. And also came, Nanda Baba and all came. And then they saw Yashoda Mata is crying and Krishna is not here. In the meantime, the Asura, the wind Asura, is called Vayu Asura. He is carrying Krishna, but he became weak because Krishna is so heavy. And so he couldn't carry, the wind couldn't bear, so it became weak. So the wind is trying to release Krishna. Krishna is holding tight, he is not leaving. The Asura now became the real form. Now it became like a human form, but like a giant. And so he is holding Krishna, like at the back, Krishna, and Krishna is hugging him on the neck with both hands. And he is telling, leave me, I want to leave him. Krishna is holding tight. Like the baby is here and he is hugging around the neck, tight, and squeezing. And so the Asura is saying, release me, mumukshu. Krishna is not releasing. Tvaya Pramunchadi, he did not release. Krishna did not release. Then the Asura became weak and he fell down. Papata. Then the Asura became weak and he fell down. Then what happened? Asura dead. The big giant Asura now, the form is there. Before he was like a wind, no? Now he's a real body, is there, giant body. And our Bhagavan baby Krishna is playing on that top of the body. And all the mothers are coming and running. Roda Kulastatanu Gopagana Bahishta Pashana Prishtabhuvi Deham Adisthavishtam Prakshanda Handani Padandam Amushya Vakshasikshinameva Bhavandamalam Hasandam. See? Roda Kulastadanu Gopagana Bahishta Pashana Prishtabhuvi Deham Adisthavishtam. So to make effort to read every letter like this. Adisthavishtam Prakshanda Hanta Nipadandam Amushya Vakshasya Kshinameva Bhavandamalam Hasantam. And the Asura has fallen on the rock and he died. Deham Adisthavishtam, very big body, Asura of the real form. Whenever they are in a dangerous situation, their real form will come out. Like the Putana's real form came out, like that this Asura's real form came out. And so huge form, and then they saw Prakshanda Hanta Niparandam Amushyamakshas Yakshinameva. And Krishna is playing on the chest of this Asura without a smallest hurt, nothing has happened to him. Akshina, absolutely unscathed, no hurt. And then they are saying, and then baby is smiling also, like as though nothing has happened. Our Krishna, lying on the chest of this Asura, is smiling. He looks like a Neelakanta. He's a blue baby fallen on a rock. So the gopis are stunned. So seeing Bhagavan is safe. Grava prapada paripishta garishta deha prashta sudushta danujo pari drishtahasam Agnanam ambujagarena bhavandametya gopa dadur girivaradiva neelaratnam. So, grava prapada paripishta garishta deha prashta sudushta danujo paridrishtahasam atnanam ambujagarena bhavandametya gopa dadur girivaradiva neelaratnam. On that rock and he was smashed to pieces. Brashta sudutta dhanujo paridrishtahasam. Bhagavan is smiling. Atnanam ambuja karena bhavandametya. The gopis and all came there and it picked him up. Gopa dadur girivaradiva neelaratnam, as though a big mountain is there and then on that mountain there is a blue sapphire stone. They are picking like that. A rock is there. From that rock they are picking a blue gem, child Krishna. Girivaradiva neelaratnam, they felt they are picking a gem from a mountain. Like that, the asura has fallen on a rock and Krishna is playing on his chest, and so they are picking up Krishna like a blue gem from a mountain. Then, one by one, all the gopis come and stroke our Krishna and comfort him. Ekaikamashi parigrihya nikama nandanandadi gopa parirabda vichumbitangam ādādu kama parishankita gopanādi attābuja prabhadidam pranamo bhavandam. Ekaigamashu parigrihya nigamanandanandadi gopa parirabda vichumbitangam ādādu kama parishangita gopanādi attābuja prabhadidam pranamo bhavandam. Come to me like that. Each one is taking Krishna and they are getting ananda because the Krishna is Chaitanya Swarupam, is Parabrahma Swarupam. Every time you touch, get a sparsh of Krishna, get ananda because he is Ananda Rupa, right? So they are getting ananda rasa. Nikamananda nandadi gopa parirabda vichumbitangam. And they do kiss him and hug him. Parirabda vichumbitangam. Ādādu kama parishangida gopanari. The gopis are getting shy, the men are taking. The gopis are waiting for their turn. Hasta bhuja prapatitam. Bhagavan is saying, I'll come to you, like that he's coming. He's jumping into the hands of the gopis like a honey beetle is jumping from the one lotus to another. Like that, the beetle will, Krishna is like the gopis are all like a lotus garland. And Krishna is like the honeybee and going from one lotus to another, it seems. So that is the shloka. Hasta bhuja prapadidam pranamo bhavandam. The gopis' hands are lotuses and like a honeybee jumping from one lotus to another. Our Krishna is jumping from one gopi to another. And they are all petting him and praising him. This way, beautiful chapter this is. Bhuyo bhikinnu krunama pranadartihari. See the word pranadartihari. Some beautiful words will come in Narayaneeyam like this. He is the redeemer of all of us. Pranadartihari. We are the one who surrendered to him and he redeems. And he removes our artha, our sorrows. So, Bhuyo bhikinnu krunama pranadartihari Govinda. Eva paripalayata sutam naha ityādi mātara pitra pramukhaistadanīm samprārdhitas tvadavanāya vibhuttvameva. Our son Krishna, because he is always in dangerous situation. So they are calling to Govinda. Govinda is Krishna only, right? His own name they are taking and say paripalayata sutam naha. Please protect our son Krishna. Like this, Mata and father and mother are asking Bhagavan, and they are all praying to Bhagavan for Krishna's protection. Tvadavanāya vibhuttvameva. Then this is the shloka which says, whoever has any ailments which is like arthritis pain in the leg or in the hand or in the joints and all this, those pains are getting cured when we chant this shloka. With faith, when we chant this and say Guruvayurappa, because Bhattadri is doing it. Narayana Bhattadri, the author, is crippled, right? He cannot even walk. He was carried and brought to Guruvayur temple and he's sitting there writing Narayaneeyam. He has got intense rheumatism, arthritis pain. He cannot cannot even walk by himself. He has to be carried. So much pain he has, how much limited he will feel like that, right? I have to depend on somebody to help me to walk and carry me, right? Like that he is. And so he's begging to Guruvayurappa here, saying, Krishna, that Asura who came in the form of a wind, you gave him moksha. Vadatmagam dhanujameva mai pradhunvan vadodbhavan. You killed him and you gave him moksha. My ailment is also caused by vayu imbalance. It's caused by the vadodbhavan. They say vata roga, right? What is Bhattadri's disease? Vata roga. Vata, we have only 3 ways we get sick. It is what is that they say in Ayurveda? It is either the pitta, kapha, vata. Only 3 problems. Any disease in the body, they will classify into one of these 3. Kapha, pitta or vata, right? Kapha is the excess phlegm and mucus. Pittam is the acidity indigestion. Then vayu. Vayu is the imbalance in the prana, in the wind, in the vayu in the body, right? So when we eat gassy things, we get vayu, right? Air is imbalance, right? So gas and bloating. So all problems they classify into these 3. Kapha is phlegm. So then vayu is the wind imbalance, and then the pitta is the acid imbalance, right? So my disease, Bhattadri is telling, is caused by vayu, vadodbhavan, and this asura was vayu swarupa, and you killed him. Therefore my disease also you can cure, no Krishna? Like that he's asking. Vadodbhavan, mama kadā, my disease is caused by imbalance in the vayu. Why don't you cure, Krishna? How many days I'm telling your katha, you didn't cure me yet? Bhattadri came from day 1. Today is day 43. Guruvayurappan is not fixing his disease yet. He's not curing him. Bhattadri is still writing and praying and saying, how many times I'm asking, please cure my ailment, you're not doing, Krishna. This vayu, asura you killed very fast. Why don't you cure my disease which is caused by the vayu? Vadodbhavan mamagadan, kim no dunoshi, kim va karomi. What else can I say? I will again and again sing your glories until your grace comes on me. Kim va karomi, punarapya nilalayesha, anilalayesha, a Lord of Guruvayur. Nischesha roga shamanam. I pray for you to remove all my ailments, internal and external, mental and physical. That's why Narayaneeyam is awesome. Anytime health you need to do work, to do puja, health is given by Narayaneeyam. So for our health, for our loved ones' health, you should keep Narayaneeyam close. Every day you should chant, right? It's so amazing. So much energy you will get. Nischesha roga shamanam. Muhu arthayetva. Again and again. I call you only Krishna. Please hear my prayer. Please hear my calling and come and cure my ailment. Like that beautiful shloka. Nischesha roga shamana muhur arthayetva Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmani Namaha. First shloka. Sandranandavabodhatmagamανupamidam kaladeshavadibhyam nirmuktam nityamuktam nigamasharasahasrena nirbhasyamanam aspashtam drishtamatre punaha gurupurusharthatmagam brahmatattvam tattavadbhadi sakshat gurupavanapure andabhagyam janana Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmani Namaha. Really to Krishna, Yashoda Mata, how many years and years she had done this. എന്തെന്തു ഓ മംഗൾ ചെയ്തു എന്തൊരു ഭാഗ്യം ചെയ്തു യശോദ ലോകൈകനായകൻ അമ്മ വിളിക്കാൻ കുഞ്ഞിൻ പൂളിനാകം ശാന്താൻ അമ്മ എത്ര കാലം ജപം ചെയ്തു കുഞ്ഞിൻ പൂളിനാകം ശാന്താൻ അമ്മ എത്ര കാലം ജപം ചെയ്തു. They put golden necklace with pulinagam. To put a necklace for Krishna, Amma, how much japa she would have done to get that bhagyam. For Krishna to call Yashoda Amma, how much tapa she would have done. That's the song. So, Pulinagam chatan, Amma yatra kadam jabam chaidu. പീതാംബരം ഒന്ന് ചുറ്റാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര വസ്ത്രദാനം ചെയ്തു പീതാംബരം ഒന്ന് ചുറ്റാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര വസ്ത്രദാനം ചെയ്തു. To give പീതാംബരം to Krishna, she would have done countless vastradan before. That now she got a chance to put Pitambaram to Krishna. See that beautiful meaning? Pitambaram onne chuttan amma mitra vastradhanam cheydu endoru bhagyam cheydu Yashoda lokaikanāyagan amma vilikyan മണ്ണയും പാലും കൊടുക്കാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര ഏകാദശി നോട്ടു മണ്ണയും പാലും കൊടുക്കാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര ഏകാദശി നോട്ടു. How many Ekadashi Vratam Amma had observed, Yashoda Amma, that now she is able to give butter and milk to our Krishna. See the beauty? Ekadashi Vrata we do, it never goes waste. How many times we chant, it never goes waste. It's all counting for a big fruit. After doing many Ekadashi Vrata, she got a chance to give butter and milk to Krishna. That's this one. മണ്ണയും പാലും കൊടുക്കാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര ഏകാദശി നോട്ടു താലാട്ട് പാടി ഉറക്കാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര ശിവരാത്രി നോട്ടു താലാട്ട് പാടി ഉറക്കാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര ശിവരാത്രി നോട്ടു. See, Amma had to observe Shivaratri Vrata and stay awake for years and years, and then she got a chance to sing good night songs to Krishna. Talat Pad, she was able to sing, put Krishna to sleep by singing songs for him. Because she stayed awake doing Shivaratri Vrata, that she had the bhagyam to sing for Krishna and put him to sleep. Dekho how much our Krishna is Lokaika Nadan, calling Amma. That's a beautiful song. Talam Padi Urattan Amma Yatra Shivaratri Notu Endoru Bhagyam Cheydu Yashoda Lokaikanayagan Amma Vilikyan കാലിൽ ചിലങ്കകൾ ചാട്ടാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര നമസ്കാരം ചെയ്തു. കാലിൽ ചിലങ്കകൾ ചാട്ടാൻ അമ്മ എത്ര നമസ്കാരം ചെയ്തു. We do namaskaram again and again to Krishna. You get a chance to put golise for Krishna. How beautiful the words. Kalil Chilangangal Chata Amma. The namaskaram she has done before. That now she got a chance to put ankles for Krishna. കരിവള ചാർത്താൻ അമ്മ എത്ര നമസ്കാരം ചെയ്തു. To put anklets, namaskar, how to put bangles for Krishna. She would have done namaskara countless births. Have done special ceremony in Guruvayur to give baby milk and food, etc. To get that bhagyam to give milk and to food to Krishna, extra bhagyam she would have done. Tapas. Amma etra palutu nadati onnundi kamiya nalgan amma etra palutu nadati onnundi